Hey everybody, we got a little bonus activity for you this week. We're going to be doing some pottery. This is something you can do at home. You can do this really anywhere, and you just need a few things for it. One, big old block of clay. This is just from a craft store, 20 bucks. Gets you as the amount of clay you need for the whole summer, so you'll be prepared there. And then something to fire them in. This is just stuff from the pet store. You can do sawdust. There's all sorts of materials. We're going to try it 2 different ways here, and we're going to show you how to do those. But first, we've got to make the pottery, so we've got some friends over here who are going to help us do that. All right, we got a bunch of our creations here. We got several more in the works, but we're gonna get started here stacking and then showing y'all how we're gonna fire these.
This is a mixture of sawdust and the bedding. I do a lot of carpentry work, so I've got a ton of sawdust. So I'm getting rid of some of that. So you wanna make a base layer of that and just kind of make a base layer. And that's good. We'll actually put some in here too. We're doing it in the fire pit as well. We'll make ourselves a good base layer. And then we'll start stacking our pottery. And you put 1 layer of pottery in, and then you fill up, and then you put more sawdust and pet mix on top of that, or you can just use the pet mix if you got that. If it's wintertime, you can use mulched up leaves, and they'll do great too. And so we'll keep stacking those in and putting layer of pottery, layer of sawdust mix, and once it gets up to where we're done, then we'll light it, cover it, with this little piece of metal I've got here, or the grill top, and then just let it go until it's all burned out and down to ash. And then you'll need to let it cool. It'll be hot for a while, and then you can take it out and wash it off and clean it and paint it and do whatever you want to after that.
Yeah, and if you don't have a fire pit or an old grill that you can use, you can just do what we're doing right here with just a hole in the ground. You know, you just dig a hole and do the exact same technique. Put the bottom layer down, fill it, put your pottery down, fill up more until you get to the top, and then metal on top, and just same process.
Catalyst on here is just some regular lighter fluid. You could probably light it without it, but I like to get it going quickly. We're going to wait before we light the other one, but the concept is the same. Light it and cover it. We've still got some pottery being made. To do that, please make sure you have your parent do this, not necessarily child. And so we'll let it get going for a second. Make sure it started really good. right, and then we'll close the top on it and let it kind of bake. The bottom grate is completely closed because what you want it to do is slow burn, like you were cooking like a Boston butt or something like that. You want it to cook low and slow, and then once it's all done, once the ash is there, let it cool off real good, and you can pull the pottery out, clean it, and paint it. And that's it. That's all there is to it.